according to a rock solid source online,
God,
guy who's Mike McGlinchey, interest from the Colts in a trade. I mean, it seems kind of plausible. They have Quentin Nelson and a hole at left tackle. Quentin Nelson was Mike McGlinchey's teammate in college. Will the 49ers trade Mike McGlinchey this offseason? Why or why not? Prediction time.
If they re-sign Trent Williams, it would make 100% sense for them to trade McGlinchey, get another first-round pick if they can, or maybe even a second-round pick that they can use to trade up. No, they probably can't get a first. They'd probably be a second.
Hell no.
But they can get a second or a third for sure, I think, for him. And then on top of that, then you go draft Rashawn Slater, and you got two really good tackles. So I could see them making that move if Williams is coming back. That's where I could see them taking that call and wanting to do that deal.
I don't know if they can get a day 2 pick for McGlinchey, but if they could, that'd be I'd jump at that opportunity. But I think if they did trade him, it would be a post-June trade because the cap savings, you get 3 or a pre-June trade if you can work that out. But I think it just makes more sense post-June because I don't know if anyone would be willing to trade this year's draft pick for him. If there was a team interested, I totally understand it being Indianapolis because the Quentin Nelson familiarity, and he's a decent run blocker, and it seems like they're going to go run first, hopefully, with Jonathan Taylor, not go guns a-blazing with Carson Wentz. But it makes sense they'd be interested in McGlinchey if they can get for cheap, definitely.
Guns a-blazing.
Guns a-blazing. No, there's absolutely no way they're going to trade Mike McGlinchey, not this offseason, because it doesn't want to – if they do that, then Kyle Shanahan's going to say, hey, we whiffed on this pick. You know, and it's different than DeForest Buckner. DeForest Buckner was actually elite, and he was going to get paid out. So their excuse, hey, we could have, we couldn't pay him, so let's spread out the cash, draft capital, so on and so forth. But McGlinchey, how much draft capital are you going to get back? Is it even going to be significant? Not really. And now you're left with even a deeper hole than you already were with McGlinchey. And on top of that, you pretty much just say, well, we messed up that 9th overall pick. So at least if they run it back and he turns out to be good, raises the value, then maybe you can entertain it. But at that point, I feel like they're even going to pick up their 5th option. What about that if you want to add a 6th? I think they're going to pick it up in terms of they want to control it. I'm not saying I want them to do it or that they should do it. I think they would do it.
Look, I think here's the thing. The only reason I'm going to give him more of the benefit of the doubt is because Rashawn Slater exists. That guy's really good. I think they know it, and he might be there at 12, and that might be their plan. Maybe the Niners don't want to take a quarterback. Maybe the Niners want to just trade 43 for Sam Darnold or take a quarterback at 43, and Slater's their guy, and they will re-sign Trent Williams, and they'll have the 2 tackles they really want and be like, you know what, McGlinchey, we tried. Now we upgraded. Good luck. We're going to move you. I think it's going to happen. I think they're going to trade him. They know he sucks. I'm sorry. I know he stinks. He stinks.
Is he going to pick up his fifth year option? What do you guys think?
I wrote about that yesterday. If they're going to, I would rather them not pick up that 5th year option because if they do, that's a guaranteed contract. So they lose flexibility. So
what do you think they're going to do, Jack?
I think what they should do is that they should extend him this offseason because then they can manipulate the cap hit for next year better than doing the 5th year option route.
But they can get Slater, though, and get a quarterback. Oh, that'd be nice because Slater Jack and I watched him. He's fantastic. He's really good. Yeah. He's what they were hoping McGlinchey would be. Good against the run. With the run and the pass.
Is that sweet? Wasn't it like Maverick, wasn't it like 2 or 3 weeks ago? Like there was like some question. Oh, you guys didn't really look the film on him that hard yet, huh?
I hadn't seen him. Is he too small? No, he's really good.
Yeah, fantastic. 2 weeks. Yeah, you're right, Jose. A couple weeks ago, I had mentioned his arm length. I thought it might be an issue, but then I was able to watch him on film and really dig into it. You don't see it. You see him he manhandles Chase Young 2 times against him.
What?
2 times.
Nice.
Back-to-back years. He's really good. He's really good. Yep. And he just ran a 4.8, so he's got the athleticism that they're looking for, that Tristan Wirfs has, that Trent Williams has. Yeah, he'd be a home run pick at 12. And if they get him, then goodbye, Mike McGlinchey. Thanks for everything. We just moved up. We upgraded to a deluxe apartment in the sky. You know what I'm saying? Yep. Only Jack got that reference. Anyway.
when you look at the what they can trade, remember Carson Wentz deal cost Philadelphia their 3rd round pick. So it's either going to be a 2nd or a 4th. And I don't think the Flyers would go for a 4th. So that's why it might be a 2nd.